Oh my goodness, it is another rough day in the market. It fell over 5%, almost 6% today alone. So did MISTI fall out too? Stick around, we'll take a look. Hello my friends, this is Legend. So the SPY, which is the S&P 500, which I use for the overall market, it just fell. I mean, it has been falling for the last couple of days. As you can see here on the chart, we were sitting around about 570 right here, and that was a little low itself, right? And then it just fell overnight, and then we fell some more and fell some more. We fell as low as 502.21. We're sitting at 505. My goodness, this is crazy. So if you look here, here's the day chart, and you can just see this. Look at it. I mean, we were riding on that nice trend line right here, moving on up, and then the February fall happened and brought us all the way down here. Let me zoom in a little bit right here so we can see a little bit better. As we bounced off of this line right here, came up, hit this little resistance line, which was originally a support line right here, and it hit it over here as well a couple times. But that previous support line became a resistance line and just fell back down, bounced off of what we were using as this little support line because it had hit right here. It was a weak support, but it was a support. It bounced off of it, went up a little bit, and then, I mean, we had a close of 564.52, and this thing overnight fell, and it opened at 545.11. Well, today was no exception there. We closed yesterday at 536.70, and I mean, look at this gap. Good gracious. I mean, it fell from that and opened at 523.67 and then went as low as 505.06. So it is a crazy time in the market right now. There is a lot of panic sellers, I imagine, and that might be why we're having such a big gaps here. A lot of stops probably getting hit. A lot of panic in the market due to the tariffs. A lot of uncertainty. But for me, I'm just trying to keep some cash set aside, and I'm just nibbling in as I go. Now, I'm not buying SPY in particular. I buy VOO, which you can see the graph looks exactly the same. It just has a lower expense ratio than SPY. So that's kind of what I'm doing on the side for that. So let's take a moment and check out MISTI. But before we go to MISTI, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. It'd be much appreciated. Here we are on MISTI. And the question was, did it fall out? Or are we just doom and gloom on MISTI? Well, look at this. A nice bounce near that support line. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not going to break it. That just means that we are testing it. And so far, we are being supported from that previous support line over here. It bounced. It went as low as $18.93 today and went as high as $20.90. And it's sitting at $20.63 close of today. So we got a nice green candle. We were up 3% on the price. And next week we'll be going X. So we'll also be looking to get our distributions next week. Now, with MISTI sticking around this $20 range, I hope they don't pay out too much in the distribution and take that price down below that $18.55. I'm hoping we can get this price up higher. Again, just like last time, if we can get it up here around that 22 or something like that, and then pay out a $2 distribution, to bring it back down to the $20 range, man, I can do that all day long. I don't know about you, but that's what I'm in it for. I'm in it for the distribution, not so much the price appreciation. But, and this is a big but here, but I do not want MISTY to just pay out huge distributions and then start whittling away at the price of the stock to the point where it's going down, 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 right? And eventually the stock becomes too low, and then there's talk of the reverse split, right? So I need MISTY to stay in this nice little range, stay in that $20 range. I love it right there. Pay me my distribution, love it. But don't set the stock at $20, then pay a $5 distribution, which, yeah, it looks great and everybody's excited to get a $5 distribution, but if the stock price is $20, the next day it comes out, it's 15, okay? Well, I don't necessarily want that because I don't want the price of the stock to go down too low to the point of possible reverse split, because I want this to continue on and on and on and on, right? I don't want this to be a 1-year deal. I don't want this to pay out those big, huge distributions, $5 distributions every single time, and then before you know it, it's got a price of $5, right? It can't survive that way. But if we can keep this stock in that 20, or if it can go up to back up to say 25, then pay out a $3 distribution or something like that, right? But at a $20 stock, please do not pay out a $3, $4, $5 distribution, because that just means they're just paying it right out of the price of the stock, not necessarily out of their gains, right? That's why I need that stock price to stay above our support line here. And again, I'm not saying that it's not going to break it. We're having some rough times in the market. It's very unpredictable, and we are in uncharted territories for sure. So I am keeping some cash on the side just in case everything does bottom out. Then I can go in and I can start scooping up some of these deals, right? It's funny how when the market is dropping and all of the investors out there start disappearing, it's funny how they only look to invest while it's going up and start worrying and freaking out and selling when it's going down. Just in the investing YouTube videos, I think there's a decline even in the watching of the investment videos when the market's going down, because everybody gets fearful, so nobody wants to invest money into the market. But the way I look at it is when it's coming down, I'm watching it because I'm looking to get a stock at a really good price. I'm not selling out. I'm holding what I have, and I have some cash on the side so that I can buy at these really low prices. Now, you have to decide on how you want to do it, and I am not telling you not to sell out. I am not telling you to buy. You have to decide what you want to do. That's for sure. Don't follow me and don't listen to me. I'm just some guy on YouTube talking about what I'm doing. But man, I can just see really good deals here. That's what I see. I see good deals. Now don't get me wrong, it's hard to look at your portfolio and see all that red. I'm with you. I'm not sure too many people's portfolios out there that aren't red. But I think this is a game of patience right now. It's be patient. Nobody wants to try to catch the falling knife, but you also don't want to miss the recovery. And some of these big name stocks and the S&P 500 itself, it's going to go back up. Don't know when. Could be a month, could be 6 months, right? Who knows? But I'm keeping cash on the side to help buy in a little bit at a time, dollar cost averaging in, because I don't know where that bottom is, and I don't want to miss getting shares at these low prices. So I'm just nibbling at a time, just nibble, nibble, nibble. That's all I'm doing. I'm not really going all in. right? Because each time you think that's the bottom, it seems to make a new bottom. So I just wanted to let y'all know that you're not alone. Everybody's portfolios are probably red. And it's hard to see and it's hard to stomach. But if you're having a rough time, you may have over-leveraged yourself into some of these plays. Always make sure you have a good foundation. And for me, that foundation is VOO. So I hope you are able to keep your chin up and see this downturn as an actual opportunity instead of doom and gloom. Ever so often we get these kind of opportunities. We've had other little crises before that has dropped the market and we recovered. I don't see this one being any different. It's just we don't know when that recovery is going to be. So I think I'm going to wrap it up right there. So please, I can use your help if you would subscribe to this channel and like this video. It'd be much appreciated. And as always, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence before you get into any stock plays. And until next time, legend out.